Hello and welcome to the next in this series about rituals and shock horror. Just to change things up a little bit, instead of just talking about this one, I am going to do it. So this is from Rachel's book, Curative Magic, and it is a creativity ritual, for depression. So the first thing I'm going to say is this ritual could be used for any emotion. It could be used for anger, it could be used for sadness, anxiety. It doesn't have to be just for depression. So there's your first change. Because as you've known by now from seeing these other things, I changed bits and pieces. So there is a blog that goes with this recording. So in the written blog, you will find that Rachel has very kindly said that I can actually put the full ritual there. And she actually says that this is designed to lift your spirits and dispel any darkness. She suggests working with the Greek Roman god Apollo, because he brings a powerful punch, as she puts it, of healing. But he also brings wisdom and knowledge, which is always useful when we're feeling not quite right in whatever way. Now, Rachel always says in these ones to use representations of the elements: soil, incense, candle, water. However, you don't have to. I'm not going to, but I am going to, before I start, show you a few variations. So what Rachel actually says to do is to put your, mark out your space either on a table or on the floor or wherever you're doing it. In the north, you put your pot of soil. Haven't got a pot of soil? Use a pebble. Very simple. And when it comes to where she says to use the soil, which she does in the written ritual, which is when you've actually done your bit of creativity and you're then blessing it, you can use the pebble just to rub on it. I can't use incense indoors. So if I were doing this outdoors, then possibly I might use incense, but I might not because I just don't. Incense for air. We all have air. Blow. Very simple. Water. Does it have to be specific water? No. It could just be a glass with some tap water in it. Do you need a lot? No. Just a dribble. More than adequate. If you want to bless it, you can do. Or hold it like this. You can either... I tend to do it like that when I'm blessing something, but you can just hold it like that as long as you've got your hands around it. Central candle. I'm not going to use the central candle because I don't feel the need to. So there are the changes that I'm already making. Now, I have done this ritual before, hence why my black candle has already been used. I don't know if you can see that, but it was used for this. As I said, I think in the last one, if you're going to reuse a candle, make sure that you're reusing it for the same purpose. So here is a good instance where I have done this ritual. Again, it's not the way I'm going to do it today. It was slightly different. But I kept the candle because I had a feeling, because it's such a nice ritual, I'd be doing it again. So I didn't realise I'd be doing it for this. But yeah, so you can keep your candle. The white candle I can't find, but I have got a tea light, which is white, so that's what I'm going to use. So let's get on with what. So if you're going to do the full ritual, oh, by the way, you don't have to do the ritual. You can, if your visualization skills are good, and Rachel does say this in the book, you can just visualize yourself doing all of this. Depends on how you feel. So like I said, she says that you will need a small dish of soil, incense, central candle. She says that's representing the god Apollo. For me, I'm just going to visualize him. Small dish of water, black candle, white candle, matches, lighter, paper, pens, crayons, coloured pencils, or other colouring items, and something to eat and drink. I haven't got anything to eat. I've only got something to drink. Before you start, she says you place your representations of the directions. So your soil in the north, your incense in the east, your extra candle in the south, and the water in the west. And then you put if you're using it, the larger white candle. I suppose, would you use white for Apollo? I'd actually think I'd probably use, if I was using a candle to represent Apollo, I'd probably use yellow. That's what popped into my mind just then. I don't know why. I just said, would I use that to represent you? And I got yellow, so I'd use yellow. But I'm not doing that on this occasion. So, having got yourself all set up, you'd cast your circle. So you can either do it like that, or you can visualize a soft light forming up and around you, like a big bubble. Don't forget to go underneath and above in this. And then you could, Rachel gives you what to say. Circle of light, circle of peace, circle of protection, circle this place. Beautiful. Done. And yes, I have got the book in front of me. Because as you will know from me already saying this, I can't remember things. I need things written down so that I can remember them. Now you're going to do your quarter calls. And don't forget, you don't have to do any of this. You can actually just call in the directions by just saying, I call all the directions in to help me in this ritual. Thank you. But as I said, I'm doing this one. So you could face north, or if you can't actually face north for whatever reason, then you can just imagine that you're facing north. Element of earth, bringing stability and grounding. Please join me in this place. Blessings of earth. Element of air, bringing peace and clarity. Please join me in this place. Blessings of air. Element of fire, bringing energy and passion. Please join me in this place. Blessings of fire. Blessings of water, bringing emotions and calm. Please join me in this place. Blessings of water. Now, if you are using your central candle, this is where Rachel says that you would light your candle to Apollo. All I'm going to do is imagine that he is here, or that I have opened up a space where I would like him to come and join me. I call upon strong and supportive God, Apollo, and ask that you bring your shining light of strength, guidance and courage to assist me with this rite. Blessings to you. And at this point, this is where you would light your black candle. Try and turn that down a little bit so you can actually just see. I haven't got a proper webcam. But yeah, you can see that it's sitting there. And at this point, you're going to start drawing. So you've got your black candle. Black is to help dispel. And you can choose your colours that you want to use. And as Rachel says, at this point, you don't have to be Van Gogh or Picasso or Michelangelo. This is you putting something down. So concentrate on your emotion, whether it is depression or whether it's anxiety or anger or despair, whatever it is, And then you're going to actually just, and it doesn't have to be a picture as such. It can just be how you're feeling at this moment. Doesn't have to be a huge piece of paper, all right? As big as you want it. If you want a huge one, go for it. If you want A5, excellent, go for it. And just concentrate on getting your emotion down. Last time I did this, I actually thought I'm going to treat myself to some wax crayons. Do you remember the wax crayons we had when we were kids? I need some wax crayons, I've decided. So you can take as long as you like to do this bit. I'm quite happy with what I've done. And yeah, I will show you. It's literally, that's how I felt as I was doing this. It makes sense to me. That's the important thing. It's got to make sense to you. So if you want to do a picture, do a picture. If you just feel that you need to get this out, just let it flow. Another way of doing it, instead of using your normal hand that you write with, use your non-dominant hand. Do it like, can't think of the words now, but yeah, where you just let your intuition just go, and your hand is guided to, because it's not your dominant hand. But yes, do you, basically, do you. So this is where Rachel says, get back to the book, let it all out on the paper, and then when you're done, get your bit of paper and deal with it with the 4 elements. So earth, pebble, rub on. If you've got soil, fine, rub that on. But pebble will do. I'm grounding it, grounding that emotion. Air, I haven't got incense. I'm blowing it into the universe for the universe to deal with. I'm actually going to use my black candle just to deal with it. And water, just going to tip my fingers into that and knock the water onto it like that. Rachel does give you words to go with each of these. So, may the power of the element of north bring stability to my life. May the power of the element of east bring clarity to my thoughts. May the power of the element of south bring passion and creativity to my life. May the power of the element of west calm and balance my emotions. And at this point, you snuff out your black candle. Dealt with. Now you get your white candle. And you take some time now just to sit and focus on your white candle. Take as long as you need. And remember that you've emptied out that negative emotion. Don't leave a void. So when you feel ready with your white candle, you can start to see positive energy, however you normally see that, whether it's a white light, a gold light, a pink light, but you can visualize that filling up the space that your depression, whatever emotion that you've just got down on paper was filling. You can see that empty space where that was being filled with positive. See yourself as happy and content and peaceful. Imagine that your life is very serene and calm. And then, obviously, you can do this bit for as long as you like. When you're ready, you can burn. You could burn this. I'm not going to today. I'm going to be good. You can rip it up into as many pieces as you want. And then you can burn them, or you can bury them, or you can flush them down the toilet if it's biodegradable paper. Or you can just throw them in the trash, in the rubbish. Just throw it in the rubbish. It's all gone. It's done. Done. I tend to leave the white candle burning for a little while. This is what I did the last time, which is why I'm a bit annoyed that I can't find it, because there is about half a white candle lurking somewhere, unless I have thrown it out, because I might have done. But yeah, I will actually leave this burning now. And because it's a tea light, I'll probably just leave it to burn down, because it's only going to take a couple of 2 or 3 hours. And I never find that tea lights relight very well. So I'm actually going to leave that on my altar for the rest of today until it burns down. And at this point, you can grab a drink. And if you've got something to eat, you can sigh, take a sip. Right, yeah. Rachel actually says, raise your glass to Apollo to say thank you. I've actually got hot chocolate. Hope he likes hot chocolate. Have something to eat. If you want to, you can just sit and chat to Apollo. You know, he's turned up. It's a bit rude just to say, all right, that's it. So I tend to have a little chat, see if there's anything else that he's got. Oh, he does like chocolate. That's quite interesting. But yeah, there's nothing else coming through. You just answered my question about whether he liked chocolate or not. So, when you're ready, you're going to close the ritual down. Just take a couple of deep breaths just to ground yourself back into the moment. My thanks to you, great God Apollo, for shining your light of true strength, courage, and wisdom. Please continue to guide and support me with blessings and thanks. Then you're going to close each of the directions, and also you're going to go around the other way. So you're going to start with water this time. Element of water, my thanks for lending your energy today. Blessings of water. Element of fire, my thanks for lending your energy today. Blessings of fire. Element of air, my thanks for lending your energy today. Blessings of air. Element of earth, my thanks for lending your energy today. Blessings of earth. Then you're going to shut down your circle if you've made one. So you walk anti-clockwise or circle anti-clockwise, or imagine everything anti-clockwise. So you're visualizing it. Circle of light, circle of peace, circle of protection, circle this place. This circle is now open but never broken. There it is. So you probably can see why I quite like this one, because it's nice and simple. And everyone that knows me knows that I like simple. So yeah, the wording is simple. It's not flowery, flouncy. You can make it flowery and flouncy if you want to. Do you? Again, I really hope that this has been helpful, that you please make comments, positive, negative, just so that we know that we are on the right track and that I'm not just sitting here waffling, which I can do quite happily. It's not a problem. But yeah, it's nice to know that it's been useful for somebody or not. So I will say goodbye.